water unless you're watching Instagram. He is absolutely all, both these guys live on the internet and social media. So here we go, Matt Field has four-lay exhaust. Heatwave Lean Customs Corvette on GT radios coming up the hill. Then you got that Drift HQ BMW of Adam LZ. Matt Field filling all that zone. Adam LZ dives in with that BMW E36, now transitioning back down out of that horseshoe. Here comes Matt Field into that final inside clip. Great angle from Matt Field. It looked like he was just flicking that car, right? It looked so feathery light.
Yeah.
And Adam LZ was kind of diving in, good proximity, but was he mimicking the angle?
Yeah, I mean, Matt Field right off the jump there, using every single bit of track. You can see Adam now starting to dial in, starting to reel Matt Field in, who's using a ton of power getting up the hill. And then right in here, this is where Adam decides to make a bit of a shot. Dives in pretty quick. Matt Field keeps everything nice and right through those inner clips. This is where we start to see Matt use a bit more of a midline. Adam does a decent job at mimicking there, could have done a little bit better. And then as they come through that inner clip, Adam really tightens it up, gets a really great job at mimicking at that point. So Matt out in the lead. I really didn't see anything too massive for mistakes. Goes basically all the way through that zone. Could have been a little bit tighter on that inside clip. And then Adam in the chase does a good job mimicking right here at the end, but could have been a little bit more parallel through that transitioning point. So yeah, I mean, these guys have battled it out a few times. You know, Matt's taken 2 wins, Adam's taken 1. Yep. This could balance this out. I mean, there's a little bit of history here. There's been some comments made, and
yeah. Well, Adam has, you know, he has ravenous fans. Obviously, they love what he does either on the internet. And he wasn't intended to be here. He was actually supposed to be over at Drift Masters, but some shipping mistakes and all that. So here he is. We're blessed to have him here. Super excited. But Matt Field is saying, like, yo, don't spoil my potential championship run here as Matt Field dives in. Transition in. Big mistake by Matt Field. Wow. Massive mistake by Field as Adam LZ continues on through the course. Field going into that the first out. Oh! Adam makes a mistake. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Holy cow. Clutch your pearls, kids. Okay, so look at Brudski looking on, everybody looking on. That was a shock to the system. Matt had a massive mistake, but again, incomplete.
Yeah.
TBD, that's the judges. And again, they did such a good job yesterday. Hats off to Brian Eggert, Robin Ishida, and Reese Marin. Let's look at it again. Back it up, wind it, and reverse it.
Yeah, Adam lighting off the tires as soon as he comes out of the gate. You can see here Matt getting really aggressive and then kind of loses it through this transition and smoke. And then almost over-rotates, shoots through, dives in at this point, tries to get back in the chase. Adam's lead looks really good, but he is making a ton of tire smoke. Then we see a bit of contact right there. Matt Field in the transition, taking off the back bumper of Adam. Did that affect something? Did that cause a problem?
Might have hooked him. Watch that transition. Looks like Matt might have hooked him.
It's almost like he grabbed him by the belt loop and kind of pulled it back.
Exactly.
So Matt here, kind of a desperation move. Almost drives straight, not for 2 seconds, but let's watch here as we slow things down for a better look. Into this transition is Matt's front end. There's definitely context. You see the bumper come off. And then right after that, Adam unwinds the car. So, man, really, really tough to say exactly.
Yeah, but you know, and Matt had that mistake. The smoke really kind of masks exactly what transpired. Yeah. Isn't that a big hook? I mean, you know, if it's kind of the, you know, the plastic on plastic, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, there's big steel bumpers behind that.
Absolutely.
It doesn't take much to get those two like intermingled. You know, it's almost like 2 deer fighting.
Yeah, get entangled.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Man,
I love it. Hey, you know what? I'm here for it.
Oh, dude,
give me some popcorn.
Yeah,
this is exactly what we anticipated, and we're getting exactly what we wanted. This is the plot thickens with every single run from 32 to the podium. You know, Field running for a championship. Adam LZ, like I said, wasn't intended to be here, but now here we are, seeing Adam LZ disrupt things.
When you can see here that the judges having those conversations, conversing, making sure they're all understanding what's going on here. So let's watch this replay again. So yeah, right here, Matt Field shoots in and realizes as Adam just rockets out of it and then throws a ton of angle, fills that outside zone, comes out a little bit early, but either way, Matt is almost too close to transition. And that's when it happens. I don't know if there was secondary contact after that. I mean, the drone angle there, as you know, as we're swinging over, doesn't really show it. If we had another camera angle from the side, we might be able to pull that, but
we're pretty spoiled. I'm just going to call it like it is, but the judges are going to call it like it is. Slide him left for Field or right for Adam LZ. One more time, Matt Field and Matt Field gets the win. Matt
right.
Field, okay. Robbie, throw on your headset. You sided with Matt Field. I need some.
Oh, you one more time.
Oh, you did one more time. I'm sorry. Okay, you switched positions. Brian, this is your job, dog. Sorry, you got to talk about it. But look at that. Even the fans are saying split decision. But again, Matt Field, one more time, and Matt Field. What, you and Reese said, Matt Field, what's up?
Yeah, well, as the chase went for the second run here, Matt did have a heavy straighten through here coming into the keyhole, and then when they came through here, there was a little bit of contact, and then LZ just kind of loses drift and shuts it down. So I count both of them pretty much as having incomplete at that point. Go back to the first run. Matt's lead was pretty good. It was almost one of the top ones. The only thing that I kind of deducted LZ on in his chase for him was when they go into outer zone 2, he just didn't fully get into that zone as much as he probably should have in the chase position. So they weren't both really top tier runs because we didn't get the second run to finish. So I picked the winner and I picked Matt.
So you're saying Adam straightened under his own accord?
I think so. I don't think the contact where they touch was enough to cause him to
disrupt
lose
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the bumper fell off, but that's the way I saw it. And I guess Reese probably saw it similar.
Reese saw it the same way. And Robbie, again, we want to see dynamic runs. I appreciate it. We'll let you go because we got cars on the line. So, all right, so contact happened. There it is. Matt Field gets the win.
Yeah.
Again, this is these guys they did a great job yesterday. They continually. It's a tough call. Again, we'd love to have all the angles. Here we go. So we're back to